What if I told you there's a person who worked for 30 years, saved money, did everything right, and in the end, they can only afford $176 a month from their savings? Not per week. Not per day. Per month. Now here's the scary part: that person is not rare. That person is normal. And if you feel like you're behind in life, like everyone is ahead of you, like you missed some secret instruction manual, then this video might completely change how you see money forever. Because today, I'm going to show you something shocking. You might not be behind at all. You might actually be ahead, but looking at the wrong scoreboard. Let's imagine a game. Not a video game. Not football. A life game. In this game, you earn money, you save some, you spend some, you invest a little, and the goal? To have enough money to live without stress in the future. Simple, right? But here's the twist. There are two scoreboards. Scoreboard 1, the fake one, this is what you see every day. New cars, big houses, fancy vacations, social media posts. This scoreboard shows how rich people look. Scoreboard 2, the real one, this one is hidden. It shows savings, investments, debt, financial stability. This scoreboard shows how rich people actually are. And here's the problem: most people spend their entire life staring at the first scoreboard and completely ignore the second. That's like playing a game, winning every round, but looking at someone else's score and thinking you're losing. Let's talk about real data. Not opinions. Not guesses. Real numbers. The average person near retirement has about $53,000 saved. Now we apply a simple rule. It's called the 4% rule. It means you can safely use about 4% of your savings each year. So, $53,000 4% equals about $2,120 per year. That's $176 per month. Now add government support, like Social Security. $1,900 per month total. Around $2,100 per month. Sounds okay? Not really. Because no emergency buffer, no room for mistakes. One broken car equals disaster, and yet most people in this situation don't feel like they're behind. Why? Because they stop checking. Now here's where it gets interesting. You probably feel behind. Even if you save money, think about your future, try to be responsible, you still feel like, I'm not doing enough. But here's the truth. Responsible people feel behind, irresponsible people feel fine. Why? Because responsible people compare themselves, think ahead, worry about the future, while others just spend. So you end up in a strange situation. The people doing worse feel relaxed, the people doing better feel stressed. That's not reality. That's psychology. Let me tell you a simple story. There's a man. Let's call him Elon. Elon has a job, has a house, has a family, looks successful, everything seems fine. Then one day his car breaks. Repair cost $1,300, not a disaster. Just a normal life event. But Elon doesn't have the money. So he uses a credit card. Interest 22%. Months later he ends up paying nearly $1,800. One small problem turned into a big financial hit. And here's the crazy part. More than half of people live like this. No buffer. No safety. No margin. Now listen carefully. If you have even 13 months of savings, you are already ahead of millions of people. Not rich, but stable. And stability is rare. Let's break this down simply. Average savings by age. 20s $5,000, 30s $11,000, 40s $36,000, 50s $60,000. Now think about this. If you have $100,000 plus in your 40s, you're not average. You're above average. But you don't feel like it. Why? Because you're comparing yourself to Influencers, millionaires, unrealistic goals. That's like comparing your level 10 character to a level 100 player and saying, I suck. No. You're just comparing wrong. Now here's the biggest difference. Saving money is good. But saving alone is not enough. Why? Because of something called inflation. Imagine this. You have $50,000 in a bank. Every year, prices go up. So your money buys less and less. Even if the number stays the same. Now flip the decision. Invest that money. Over time it grows. Same starting point. Two different paths. Save slowly, lose power, invest slowly, gain power. This is where the real gap happens. Let me show you something powerful. Two people. Person 1, Elon, earns more money, drives a new car, lives in a big house, spends everything, looks rich. Person 2, Brad, earns less, drives an old car, invests consistently, saves quietly, looks average. But in reality, Person 2 is far wealthier. Because wealth is invisible, spending is visible, and most people build their life to look rich, not to be rich. So here's the truth no one tells you. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need a secret strategy. If you save consistently, build a small safety buffer, invest patiently, ignore the fake scoreboard, you are already on the right path. And one day, while others are still trying to look rich, you will quietly realize you actually are. If this video changed the way you see money, then do one simple thing. Subscribe. Because here we don't sell dreams. We show reality. And the next video might save you years of mistakes. Let's build real wealth. Not the kind people see. The kind that actually matters.